What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be diving into the Never Hike Alone news. Highly anticipated news. Not only are we going to talk about it, we're going to tell you what it is, what you should know about it, and our thoughts about it. Before we do that, friendly reminder, we do indeed have a membership program. So for as low as $2 a month, if you want to directly support us, keep the channel alive, and get some goodies along the way, exclusive things, check out the join button below or the link at the top of the description. Let's dive in. Never Hike Alone. We knew news was coming on Friday, September 13th. Just didn't know what it was. It came in a big bulk, big chunk of news. First of all, the big part of it is that there's a campaign up right now for Never Hike in the Snow, which has a fixed goal of $50,000 and is a prequel to Never Hike Alone, taking place, I think it's 3 months prior to the events of Never Hike Alone. That follows a strange disappearance of Mark Hill, a Crystal Lake resident who went for a hike in the dead of the winter and never came home. So again, an individual person, similar to how we had it with Kyle, but this time in the snow, which people have been excited for. People always want to see Jason in the snow.
Yeah, especially in hearing about Tom McLaughlin's script, it piqued people's interest. And yeah, I mean, this is just a sample of, a feature. This isn't a feature, correct?
No, so basically what they're doing is it's a web series, and that's also included in the web series as well. So it's going to be a 20 to 35 minute short web episode, which is bold. It's extremely ambitious what they're attempting to do with this Never Hike Alone series. So that they're expected to have Never Hike in the Snow come out in March of 2020.
I wonder what day.
I wonder what day they're 13th, I wonder what day they're pushing for there. Then the Never Hike Alone 2 sequel, which is Never Hike Again, summer 2020. Then Never Hike Alone 3, Jason Takes Crystal Lake, fall 2020. Then Never Hike Alone 4, the final hike, winter of 2020, or possibly pushing into 2021.
That's wild.
That's a lot to think about. By the way, their posters on Indiegogo are probably some of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
I'm looking at them right fucking now.
Yeah, like that. They're winning in the poster game. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
All of those. Literally every single one of them are fucking cool.
Yes.
So basically what they're doing a campaign for each one of these at $50,000, which at the end of the day, it's ended up being a shit ton of money. But production costs a lot of money. And to go into all these films separately like this, it's going to cost a lot of money. And then they also do it where instantly, like right when the campaign ends, 13% gets donated to charity. So you can appreciate that as well.
Right. Yeah, like you said before, very ambitious, but it's a lot of content.
Yeah.
And obviously, we've seen with Never Hike Alone, like there's production value there.
Yeah. It's also a lot of content very quickly. I mean, you're talking about a span of just over a year and a half-ish. So definitely not too bad at all. But the thing is, these are all, I'm assuming they're going to go, because this one's a fixed goal of $50,000, which means it's all or nothing. They don't make it, they don't make the film. I think they're going to struggle with that some. As you do one at a time here, to get 50 grand every time would be difficult. Again, though, if there's any excess funds made from this that doesn't either already go to charity, it will go into the next film, so it should cut down how much they're going to raise for each film.
Right.
But right now, with 27 days left, they're at $15,931. They're on pace, for sure, to make it. But I think as the films go on, they might get more difficult. We'll see. Perhaps this will be the best fan film ever as we dive into these sequels. While Never Hike Alone has its flaws, mainly in script, I would say. It's a little slow at parts. I think it's too long for what it is. It looks beautiful, and it proved that Vincent Santi has talent and can make something great and something beautiful. And now that I think Never Hike Alone was, not only was it like, it got a lot of love already, but it was a huge learning experience, I would assume, as well, for Womp Stomp Films and Vincent DeSanti. And now as they dive into sequels, I'm much more excited for this than I was like Never Hike Alone.
Yeah.
I think you might see a little more death, might see a little more of that Friday the 13th vibe.
Hope so.
With still that Never Hike Alone twist and direction.
Right. And again with this this next installment, it's in the snow.
Yeah, so they're already in a tough spot, because one thing that's cool about horror films in the snow is because blood on white looks amazing. How much death will be in Never Hike in the Snow?
Right. Definitely got to get at least more than one.
Yeah, I hope so.
And especially with the time frame being so short, hopefully we can get enough death. We want death.
Yeah, it's, you know, if they're closer to that 20-minute mark, that 20, 30-minute mark, that's a lot better to me than 54 minutes like Never Hike Alone was. I think that 20 to 30 minutes is where Never Hike Alone should have been. And now that they're already saying that in this webisode type of vibe, I think that's really smart. I think that's the right direction to take it in. So I think it's a cool idea. I support it.
Yeah. And then they got more alumni.
Yeah, more alumni. First of all, you do have, people are going to want to know, is Tom Matthews coming back? He is, as Tommy Jarvis once again, but now Vinny Gusafero is coming back, who plays Sheriff Rick Cullen in Jason Lives, which is exciting. Well, he plays a deputy in Part 6. He's playing the sheriff in Never Hike Alone. You know, like, wherever the red dot goes, you bang. That's who that is.
Which is crazy. That's awesome.
And then Douglas Tate from Freddy vs. Jason, who not many people know Douglas Tate, but he was responsible for a lot of the stunts in Freddy vs. Jason, including a good chunk of that fire burn. So, dude's talented. He will be coming and playing Ghost Jason rather than DeSanti himself playing it. I think that's a good choice. I think that's cool. It allows you to direct more.
Exactly. You know, the good parts about Never Hike Alone is the directing and the cinematography and the vision of it. And, you know, being also in front of the camera, maybe, I don't know about hinders. I mean, maybe it hinders a little bit. But now full focus is on directing for Vincent, so... Yeah,
that's
good.
I think they're in a good spot.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. Like I said, I'm much more excited for this than I was originally for Never Hike Alone, and I think there's a shit ton of potential there. So we'll see how it goes. It keeps the people going. Some people hate fan films. I don't know why. Like, they're not doing any damage to you, bro. It's people, ambitious filmmakers, usually independent, usually those are just coming into the industry, making a name for themselves and doing it for a franchise they love, and passing time as this lawsuit shits on the franchise.
Exactly.
They're not hurting anybody.
Exactly.
So if you just don't like them, don't fucking watch them. Who cares?
As far as the crowdfunding goes, I believe every Friday they're doing a limited edition special perk drop. Every single Friday, a different perk.
Yeah, you know what's nice about Indiegogo rather than Kickstarter is that you can pick up more than one perk. They're smart for doing that. I respect that. We're definitely going to back it to some degree. I don't know what. There's so many rewards here, and I'm curious what other rewards will come out as well.
Yeah, but I definitely want to stay tuned for those Friday special rewards. Hopefully they're not the big ones that are super expensive, so we can each get every one of those special rewards.
You know, support fan films. Just support other fan films. It shouldn't be a fucking big fight. We've seen some of that recently, and it's just unnecessary. I support all of the fan films, which is why we continue to cover trailers. Like, we do reactions to all of them because they deserve to be seen.
Yeah,
simple as that.
And lastly, I guess they on their part of the web series, they released a music video on Friday the 13th.
Yeah, they did.
Called Disappear.
It's pretty dope too, by the way. Not only is it a cool song, but it's a cool video too.
Yeah,
it's a lot more Ghost Jason in action, like you may have want to seen originally in Never Hike Alone.
Yes.
So like I said, already taking the right direction. I'm already excited.
Yeah, definitely check that out too. That'll be in the description.
Yep. So everything that we just talked about in the description below, including the Indiegogo. Again, they're 31% of the way there, and we'll need your help to get that fixed goal of $50,000. But that's going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.